me know. So here's
Sorry, what were you saying?
So let's say now it's up to 10 months. I said 6 months. It went 6, 8. Now that I realized it was just before COVID, because COVID happened, and he and I had talked on the phone a lot, or a few times, and it was weird, right? So he wanted to talk to me, no big deal, but like I said, I'll talk to you because
he just wants to talk to you like about what though?
His was basically
and stuff,
business ideas, like what do you think I should do? Like I own a piece of property, and he's got like $500,000. I'm going to go with not the exact number, but it's about $500,000 in equity. It's $500,000 in equity. I have this business. It's a service-oriented business in Manhattan.
This guy's emailing you?
Well, it started as an email, and then it was then I gave him my phone number because he's sending an email. I'm sending. You get 3 or 4 emails, and then I get frustrated. Or you stop getting emails because it's like this isn't going anywhere. Mm-hmm. Or it's like, hey, or it's like it's just here's my fucking phone number. Like you're not nuts. So just call me because I'm painting and I can put it on speaker and I can talk to you while I'm painting. So that's what happened. We started talking, and he was like, I just have some business ideas, and I was wondering about real estate. What kind of real estate things do you know? And I'll pay you for your time. I'll pay him. Like, no, well, just tell me what do you have to work with? Like I'm just like, whatever. Let's get this over with. Let me see if I can help you real quick. And if I can't, and you actually want like an idea, look. And this is the thing. Like right now, guys are like, bro, what should I do with this much money? It's like nothing, because you might have 6 months to a year before the market will most likely crash. And don't go buy a bunch of property right now that's going to be it's going to drop by 15 or 20 or 30%. Don't do anything right now. That's like to my I don't really have a plan for your money right now. But he came to me, and it wasn't that. It was just before. So I was like, well, how much do you have? Because you could do this, you could do this. So we start talking. And then a week went by, I talked to him again. Then COVID happened. Then we texted every once in a while. And then I would send him, like I have a list of people that I send when my videos come out. I just shoot off like 30 or 40 people, right? Like boom, 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 the videos. Like I'll post a video. So
I'm one of them.
Right. And sometimes. So then it would come down. Then he would come back like, hey, I just watched that, bro. That's a crazy story. Or hey, whatever. He's just being supportive. And he'd text every once in a while. We talk and how you doing? Hey this, hey that, whatever. That's cool. This went on for 10 months. About 3 weeks ago. It's almost 4 weeks. 3-4 weeks ago. Well, no, 5 weeks ago, he actually called me. And he said, hey, I'm going to be down there. My girlfriend lives in Tampa. Never heard about a girlfriend that lives in Tampa. Guy's from New York. The hell, when did you get a fucking girlfriend that lives in? That's crazy. I never heard this. You've been texting me forever. I know about your mom. I know about your dad. I know about your all kinds of stuff, And it's like, okay, he's like, well, when would be good for you? I'd like to come down and actually talk to you. And, I know you like coffee. I'll get you some Starbucks, or we can go to lunch or whatever. I was like, well, I mean, when are you going to be here?
Yeah.
Well, I can come down Sunday. Oh, like I would think I would be secondary to when you and your girlfriend have planned. But whatever. I'm like, yeah, okay, so Sunday we'll have, you can come in and, we'll meet for dinner or lunch. No, I'm going to fly in. We'll have lunch or whatever.
There's no girlfriend, Matt. He's coming here to see your ass.
Yeah, well, when he showed up, I never saw a girlfriend. He said there was a girlfriend. I never saw one. So I meet the guy. We meet at a Starbucks. He gets me Starbucks. We sit down. I say, hey, what's up? He's like, yeah, what's going on? He's from New York. He's a Yankee. So, we this, and so we talk for a couple of minutes, and not 5 minutes into the conversation, it becomes, I wanted to meet you because I wanted to look you in the face. Wanted you to know I was for real. Okay, that I'm a stand-up guy. I'm that guy. I'm like, okay. And he's like, and he goes, he said, this isn't the exact amount, but he goes, I need you to help me get $500,000. It was actually $600. Help me get $600,000. And I went, what? I mean, this is like we've never had that conversation. He's never even alluded to it. And I went, what? What do you mean? What, you want me $600,000? And he goes, yeah. He's like you can, if I'll pay you up front for you to train me. Like if it, whatever, we'll spend a couple of days and you can train me on what to do to do that whole mortgage thing that you did, and I'll break you off like up front or whatever. And I went, well, why would break me off? Like give me like 20 grand or 50 grand or something? Yeah, well, yeah. And I went, well, why wouldn't I just split the money with you? I mean, if we're going in partners. And he goes,
50-50.
Yeah, and he said, yeah, okay, but I need the 600,000. So yeah, how long would that take to get that kind of money? And I went, so 1.2 million, I get half. And I went, so if I was willing, so if I set up a scam to get 1.2 million dollars, I said that depending on how much money you have up front will take about a month. I could do that in a month. We could have the money. And he's like,
You said this to him.
yeah. And he goes, right. Oh, okay. He's getting excited. I said, right. I said, so if I do that, and he goes, right. I go, why would I fucking need you? And he goes, what? And I went, why would I need you? If I was willing to get myself involved in a conspiracy, why would I need you? He goes, well, you don't ever have to go in the bank. I go, I don't have to go in the bank now. Nobody. You can do a transaction right now over the internet. You don't actually have to go into the closing anymore. And I could pay someone to go in the closing.
Right.
So why do I need you? Why would I give you $500,000 to set up a scam that I can set up myself and take the 1.2 million? And he goes, yeah, but I'm saying I can do all the work, but I don't need you to do the work. No, but I mean, if somebody does need to go in, I could go in. And I looked at him and I went, well, I said, you don't understand. You're just adding my name to the conspiracy once you get caught. No, I'm not going to get caught. And he goes, and I wouldn't, it doesn't matter. Even if I got caught, I would never say nothing. And I looked at him and I went, you've already got me fucked up. You don't even know it. I said, I said, I'm already caught. And he goes, how? I said, the moment they catch you, they're going to run all your phone numbers and your phone. My number's going to come up. They're going to run them.
Matt Cox popped
Right.
up on the list.
I go, and look, Matt Cox popped up. You've been talking to him for 10 months, and you've emailed him several times, and it's been a bunch of text messages. And you just flew down to see him, and then a month and a half later, you've got 1.2 million, and you get caught, and it's almost an identical fraud-related scam that Matt Cox has run in the past. Huh. That's crazy. So
red flag.
We're not even going to talk to Mr. Cox. We're just going to add his name to the indictment because guess what? Matt Cox is currently on federal probation, and you're not going to believe this. He can't even mount a defense. We know he's done. As long as his name's next to yours, you can sit there and go, you could sit at the thing and say, I ain't going to say nothing about Cox. It doesn't matter. They'll get 5 guys that will get on the stand and say that he told them in prison, when he was locked up, he told them that Cox was involved. They don't... Look, there's double hearsay. You can have double hearsay in federal prison. Danny told you about me, and you get to testify about what Danny said. He doesn't even have to say anything. People can just say this is what he said. 5 guys got up there. Can I get on the stand and say, that didn't happen? Of course not.
You can't? You're not allowed.
I could, but how bad's that going to be? So have you never committed fraud before? Well, I understand how there is a connection between me. What am I going to say? It's like saying this. He goes, no, you don't understand. You'd just be planning it. So you're telling me.
You just be a dog at a pony show.
You do understand. Let's say I plan right now a murder. You guys are going to go murder this guy. You guys go murder it. I'm good, right?
Yeah, you're
Am I
good.
I'm good.
I think so.
I don't think so. Matter of fact, you 2 guys will get less time than me. The person they want the most, they don't even care about the shooter. They care about me. I'm getting the most time.
Like Juan. They don't want Juan, though.
Yeah, I don't know why that's different. Yeah, but basically that's the guy that typically gets the most time, is the guy that arranged the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you tell me, when John Gotti, do they want John Gotti more than they want the guys that are actually
killing people?
Killing people.
Right.
Or they want Gotti more than them.
Yeah.
Right.
They'll always look at my buddy Pete Rossini's case. The guys that actually admitted to committing the murders got 25 years apiece. Pete got 40. I didn't do anything.
So what was this guy's reaction sitting across from you at Starbucks?
Yeah, when you told him
he
you
was
didn't
like,
need him.
He continued. This went on for 5 or 10 minutes where he's trying to convince me, and I'm like, bro, you don't even know you've already got me caught. What other things are you going to do throughout the course of this entire thing that are going to get me fucked up? You just got me fucked up. It hasn't started yet. You've already got me jammed up. What's going to happen as you go? What about the people that you do? I would never tell nobody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm already screwed. The moment you picked up the phone and said, or your whatever, the moment you emailed me, I don't know how he did it, but the moment he sent me a little email, it was over. I was over. It was done. I was done.
So let me ask you this: if this guy goes out tomorrow and commits a bunch of scams,
I got a problem.
and he gets fucked up,
I got a problem. I would probably have a problem. You have to understand,
really?
Oh yeah, you have to understand that the prosecutor knows.
Fuck.
This guy's done. Like Cox has to sit there, and in certain situations, they could actually mention. Well, you know, Mr. Cox is currently he's currently on trial. Well, on trial for this, of course. He's been arrested and placed in prison before for the exact same scam. Now, if I get on the stand, now, here's the interesting thing. If I had gone to prison for a murder and now I'm being charged with a scam, running some kind of bank fraud, they can't really bring up the murder because it's a different type of charge. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you can't relate these two charges, but you can indict me and then say, okay, well, by the way, Mr. Cox does have a history of this and this and this, but I can't take the stand because as soon as I take the stand, a skillful U.S. attorney will just destroy me. Oh, so you've never done this? Well, I mean, yes, I did this. And that was in your last scam, right? Or was that the scam before that one? Which of those 5, which of the 10 scams you've done that you've been caught for? Because we don't know about all of them. The jury's laughing. I can see it. I'm done.
The theatrics are just
I'm
fucking-
screwed.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I mean, there's just nothing I can do. No matter what I say, I'm done. I'm done. It's over. So I'm sitting there thinking, you got me caught with your very first act. God knows what will happen throughout the whole thing. You know what it's like? It's like the guy that shows up to the FBI and says, listen, man, I got to tell you something. I know about these guys that have been robbing banks. Really? How do you know? I've been driving the getaway car. You've been robbing banks.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, what are you talking about? These guys. You're just as guilty.
So what else did you tell this fuck?
I mean, I look, he's actually a nice guy. He's just not thinking. I mean, it was just that was it. I mean, I'm just
What
saying.
would you do if they actually did that? If this guy went out and committed a scam right now, and you were on, and they fucking dragged you
And the
into the whole
FBI
thing,
came-
and
he
the
better-
FBI said, Matt Cox,
Oh, he better hope they talk to him before they talk to me, because they talk to me, you're done. Hey, so do you know this guy? Listen, that motherfucker, let me tell you what he did. Here's what happened. Boom, boom, boom. Ask Danny.
Watch the episode.
episode 57.
Don't forget to subscribe. Please.
Hit the bell. I mean, oh, fuck. I'm
turn on
done.
notifications,
You can't go
bitch.
to fucking prison again because you decided to jump on a plane.
Right.
No.
You're taking the plea. How much fucking time do I got to do this time?
Yeah.
I feel like I can't
Give
keep
me the
doing
plea.
time for stuff I didn't do. I can't do the time for what I did. I'm not willing to do that time. I'm damn sure not willing to do this. But yeah, that's how bad it is.